Okay, we shall resume. Let's proceed with 25 IL 0053. Secretariat, may we know who submitted bids for this contract?
Good afternoon. For 25 IL 0053, we have received 3 bids from the following contractors: 2R&B Construction, JQD Construction and General Services, and Pablo S. Labasbas Construction Corporation. Thank you.
And TWJ, can you read to us the results of the electronic eligibilities?
Good afternoon. For 25 IL 0053, I have here the electronic eligibility result of the 3 participating bidders: 2R&B Construction, JQD Construction and General Services, and Pablo S. Labasbas Construction Corporation. For technical and financial aspects, Pablo S. Labasbas Construction Corporation, pickup license valid until July 19, 2026, pickup registration valid until August 3, 2026, work experience pass, NFCC pass. For JQD Construction and General Services, pickup license valid until January 30, 2027, pickup registration valid until May 25, 2025, work experience pass, NFCC pass. For 2R&B Construction, pickup license valid until November 2, 2025, pickup registration valid until November 4, 2027, work experience pass, NFCC pass. For legal aspects, for Pablo S. Labasbas Construction, mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2025, SEC registration valid until August 28, 2062, BIR tax clearance certificate valid until October 10, 2025, PhilJEPS registration valid until November 17, 2025. For JQD Construction and General Services, mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2025, DTI registration valid until November 28, 2029, BIR tax clearance certificate valid until November 25, 2025, PhilJEPS registration valid until February 28, 2025. For 2R&B Construction, mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2025, DTI registration valid until April 6, 2026, BIR tax clearance certificate valid until July 22, 2025, PhilJEPS registration valid until February 22, 2025. Madam Chair, the 3 participating bidders are all eligible based on electronic eligibility result. Thank you.
Secretariat, proceed with the opening of the first envelope of the 3 eligible bidders, and TWG conduct a preliminary examination of the technical components of the bids. Thank you.
For contract ID 25 IL 0053, I have here the technical documents of our 3 participating bidders, namely 2R&B Construction, JQD Construction and General Services, and Pablo S. Labasbas Construction Corporation. For 2R&B Construction, technical documents comprises of the following: PhilJEPS registration valid until February 22, 2025. DTI certificate valid until April 6, 2026. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2025. Tax clearance valid until July 22, 2025. Audited financial statement, date of filing, February 26, 2024. Pickup license valid until November 2, 2025. Bid securing declaration, signed and duly notarized. Organizational chart, signed. List of contractors key personnel, signed. List of contractors equipment pledged to contract, signed. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and duly notarized. For our second bidder, GQD Construction and General Services, technical documents comprises of the following. Field registration valid until February 28, 2025. DTI certificate valid until November 28, 2029. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2025. Tax clearance valid until November 25, 2025. Audited financial statement, date of filing, April 23, 2024. Pickup license valid until January 30, 2027. Audited financial statement, signed and received by BIR. List of completed similar to contract, signed. Ongoing and awarded contracts, signed. NFCC in the amount of 5,422,704,195 pesos only. Bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, signed and duly notarized. Organizational chart, signed. List of contractors key personnel, signed and duly notarized. Contractors equipment pledged to contract, signed. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and duly notarized. For our last bidder, Pablo is Labasbas Construction Corporation. Technical documents comprises of the following. Field registration valid until November 17, 2025. SEC registration August 28, 2012. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2025. Tax clearance valid until October 10, 2025. Audited financial statement, date of filing, April 22, 2024. Pickup license valid until July 19, 2026. Audited financial statement, signed and received by BIR. Completed similar to contract, signed. Ongoing and awarded contract, signed. NFCC in the amount of 2,920,798,736 pesos and 55 centavos. Organizational chart, signed. List of contractors key personnel, signed and duly notarized. List of contractors equipment pledged to the contract, signed. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and duly notarized. Madam Chair, all three participating bidders passed our manual evaluation but subject for further verification from the back members. That's all.
Since the said three bidders have passed a preliminary examination of their technical components using the pass or fail criterion, Secretariat, please proceed with the opening of the second envelope for the three bidders and TWG again conduct a preliminary examination of the financial components of their bids. Thank you.
For contract ID 25IL0053, I have here the financial documents of the three participating bidders, namely Tuan B Construction, JQD Construction and General Services, and Pablo Islabasbas Construction Corporation. For Tuan B Construction, their documents comprises of the following. Bid form signed. Bill of quantities signed. Summary of bid prices signed. Detailed estimates signed. And cash flow signed. For 2B construction, the bid amount is 5,934,941 pesos and 45 centavos only. I repeat, 5,934,941 pesos and 45 centavos only. For JQD Construction and General Services, their documents comprises of the following: bid form signed, bill of quantities signed, detailed estimates signed, and cash flow signed. For JQD Construction and General Services, the bid amount is 5,935,474 pesos and 45 centavos only. I repeat, 5,935,474 pesos and 45 centavos only. For Pablo Eslabasbas Construction Corporation, their documents comprises of the following: bid form signed, bill of quantities signed, detailed estimates signed, summary bid prices signed, cash flow signed. For Pablo Eslabasbas Construction Corporation, the bid amount is 5,932,465 pesos only. I repeat, 5,932,465 pesos only. That's all, Madam Chair. Thank you.
To the rest of the back members, please conduct further verification of the submitted technical and financial components of the bids. Thank you. Since the following three bidders have also passed the preliminary examination of the financial components of their bids, the BAC hereby declares the following bids for contract ID 25IL0053, starting with the lowest calculated bid by Pablo S. Labasbas Construction Corporation with a bid amount of 5,932,465 pesos only. Again, 5,932,465 pesos only. Followed by 2 R&B Construction with a bid amount of 5,934,941 pesos and 45 centavos. And lastly, from JQD Construction and General Services with a bid amount of 5,935,474 pesos and 45 centavos. Let it be known that the said lowest calculated bid are still subject for post-qualification and further verification in accordance with the provisions of RA 9184 and its IRR. Next, can we have contract ID 25IL0054, Secretariat? May we know who submitted bids for this contract?
For this contract, we have received 3 bids from the following bidders: 2R&B Construction, 3MC King Civil Engineering Construction, and JCO Builders. Thank you.
Thank you. TWG, kindly read to us the results of the electronic eligibility of the 3 participating bidders: 2R&B Construction, 3MC King Civil Engineering Construction, and JCO Builders. Thank you.
For contract ID 25IL0054, I have read the electronic eligibility result of the 3 years category does not match the contract profile. And if say passed. Work experience category does not match to the contract profile. Jigo. Saan na SLCC yung? Work experience. SLCC. Kana pero tanaw ko nang work experience category does not match the contract profile. For our second bidder, Trim Seeking Civil Engineering Construction. Pickup license valid until December 22, 2025. Pickup registration valid until December 22, 2026. Work experience passed. NFCC failed. No 2023 financial statement. Di ko na to technical. Trim seeking failed. No, NFCC. No financial statement. Sige, yun. Di ko na alam na. Baka sa kanong tabagin ko kay. For our last bidder to R&B Construction, pickup license valid until November 2, 2025. Pickup registration valid until November 4, 2027. Work experience passed. NFCC passed. For the legal aspects, for Jigo Builders, Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2025. TTI registration valid until December 17, 2026. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until May 24, 2025. Field Jeep registration valid until August 6, 2025. For Trim Seeking Civil Engineering Construction, Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2025. DTI registration valid until August 31, 2029. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until January 24, 2024. Field Jeep registration valid until March 18, 2025. For 2 R&B Construction, Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2025. DTI registration valid until April 6, 2026. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until July 22, 2025. Field Jeep registration valid until February 22, 2025. Madam Chair, for contract ID 25IL0054, only 2 R&B Construction is eligible while Jigo Builders failed due to work experience category does not match to the contract profile, and Trim Seeking Civil Engineering Construction also failed. No 2023 financial statement. That's all.
Okay, so based on the results from the electronic eligibility, the BAC hereby resolves to declare Jigo Builders as ineligible since work experience category does not match to the contract profile. So we will no longer open the envelope submitted by Jigo Builders. For 2 R&B Construction, we will proceed with the opening of their technical components as 2 R&B Construction is eligible. And for 3M Seeking Civil Engineering Construction, we will open the first envelope of 3M Seeking Civil Engineering Construction and verify from their submitted financial statement if they have an updated NFCC and if their BIR tax clearance is also updated. Okay, Secretariat, please proceed with the opening of the technical components of the 2 bidders. Thank you.
For contract ID 25IL0054, we have only 2R&B Construction is eligible and 3MC King will have to check their technical documents to find